Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here. Well, after all that madness in the last two streams, let's try something a little more relaxing with the main scenario quest for 5.5. So let's see. Unto the breach. Oh yeah, the whole tower thing. Yeah, those have popped up in place. Let's see what we've got going on here, shall we? And yeah, this stream will also do the new dungeon as well that came up in one thing, so... Okay, here we go. Let's be a talkie. No talkie, just texty. Okay. Yeah. Definitely been a wee bit busy with Anchorage. Can't pretend to have been involved. Just short to your scouting party. Fair enough. Over that in the third. Entire capital is just dead silent. What are they transforming this palace into? Whatever it is going to lead into the next expansion. Oh, message from Amigo. There it is. Off to Amigo. Let's see what exactly is going on with these towers that have sprung up around the place. So we can quickly chat with your Stola. So what are you and Kryl working on then, your Stola? Oh well. Off to Amigo. Teleporting. Oh, easy. So just that's where I'm to be. Alright, let's see. Wait for the NPC to deploy. Yep, so I'm gonna chat with Urian J. See, it's going to be voice acting? Or nope, just text. Okay. Hey, dude. Oh. Okay, so it is a genuine thing that Ella's in her late bloomer, so they go from here whoop, to there. Well, yeah, when Brynda's a rogue, Rogadians tend to tower over everyone. Curious. Oh, here we go. This should be talkie-talkie, I think.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Teleforoi's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fan Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy.
Good luck.
'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Ah, that enemy.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Oh, thank you for anti-tempering proxies.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
Yeah, that's a interesting thing.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know
It's
of
sort
the
of,
condition.
to put it in Mass Effect terms, like the whole Reaper mind control thing. Except instead of
Would
being,
that the unsettling news ended
instead
there.
of serving a Reaper, you're
Alas,
serving
there
the
is more.
planet.
Following the
Basically.
earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses.
So Rather than serving a god, you're serving a nation.
And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania.
Oh. 3 guesses who?
The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty.
Good luck with
The
Xenos in
situation has
charge.
changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
Unfortunately, Xenos wouldn't go for a peace treaty. He wants to be entertained.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Hello, you two.
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
She ain't exactly chuffed with the idea.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I love how you're talking about Arenvold. Fordola doesn't really have much of a choice.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Necklace she's got? Yeah, it's fitted with a bomb. Because at one point, she was working for the Garleans. So... she now works for the Alliance as penance for working for the Garleans and all that kind of stuff for what she's done. But does so with a bomb strapped to her neck to ensure that she behaves.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fordola? Is this what you want?
Ha! You say that like she's got a choice.
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Aldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
To be fair, he is kind of fair that way, at least.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head! I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Oh, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Oh, that's a red flag if there ever was one.
If you finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Yeah, your soul has. Has your body?
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
Oh, buddy, you have no idea. I mean, we've literally gone to the bottom of the ocean in another world at one point. I literally mean the actual bottom, like Mariana Trench level of bottom.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
Oh, by the way, he also has a crush on her.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light, or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime.
He's about 16.
No. The fact is, I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
Wow. Just red flags all over. Did you practice that speech?
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Oh, hello. we're being called about.
Bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
Oh, goody.
And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
Ah, but of course!
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Oh, goody. Let's try to catch a dragoon.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Yep. If there's anything we know, Estinian's gonna be able to track down a dragon better than we are.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Estinian loves playing hide and seek. He's practically a world champion at it. Despite being a dragoon, he could very well be a ninja. Yeah, I think he did practice that speech, to be honest. Alright, now just wait for it. There we go. Off to Ishgard. Ah, that's the desert gear. Okay, there it is. Alright, off to Ishgard. Here be dragons accepted. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Alizé. Time to hunt down Estinian. Let me see it. You haven't seen Estinian floating around, have you? Alright, off to the airship landing. And this one I'll take a teleporter for. Astrologer. There we go. fair enough. Alrighty. No luck for you guys either, huh? That's the ship Tataru managed to make.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Look for the edgy boy covered in...
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Complicated.
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Nice to see you too, buddy.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
That's not Alphino.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Oh! Sorry, that's Alize. Oh, poor Alphino. He's gonna be sad he missed this.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Buddy, Ron Twin.
I am not Alphino!
Ron
If
Twin.
the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged?
Whoops.
Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
Don't
to
you
think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own
Oh my
eyes.
god, Kia! Aha! Stop being such a fanboy for 2 seconds.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
Ah, right, maybe Estinian
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
Yep. Estinian? Alphino's a twin.
Estinian! It's been too long.
Dingus.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again.
Good boy.
What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
Yeah, Estinian and Alphino have sort of
One can't remain a spoiled
brotherly
little
relationship.
lordling forever, you know.
Sort of like a big brother, little brother type deal going on with them.
At least someone's having a good time.
Oh, Alize. Don't worry.
You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Hey, he's got 2 big brother figures. Which option? Sees him as the brothers he never had. Let's go with that one.
Huh. Good luck to them. It hasn't been easy being his sister, I can tell you that.
I'll take a look through this cutscene later for the other options.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azisla.
Why?
Azisla?
Oh,
How could I forget?
Yeah,
The
Tiamat.
dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azizla, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I mean, I suppose if we're going after a lunar version of Bahamut,
I see.
bring up Tiamat.
As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation? Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azizla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
Yeah, the bright pink thing over there.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Ha!
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again, and I'll throw you overboard.
And Dragoon or not, you can't fly. You can jump, but you can't fly.
Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt?
You should have seen him in the beginning. This is him kind of mellowed a bit. He's mellowed out a bit since, well, things happened. Alright, Alphino, let's go hunting for a dragon. Oh. No talking then, it's just texting. Yep. Let's just say it how that Midgard was there to introduce me. Oh? When the hell did you meet with Tiamat? Fair enough. Let's go have a chat with Tiamat and see if she knows anything about this new lunar Bahamut. Don't worry, buddy. I know which way to Tiamat. Is Tiamat. He's a big dragon. Just about managed to spot it with all the people crowding in on it. Alright, is this going to be a talkie or a texty?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me tell her about her. Okay. Okay, I was expecting you to be a little bit more pissed, but... That's a good point. In order for something to come about, you need the followers of that god to summon them. Such as the Amalja summoning Ifrit, the Ixal summoning Garuda. So, in order to summon Bahamut, you would need the dragons of Mercidia. We blew up all the stuff that was keeping the original Bahamut summon intact during the Bahamut Coils
I've
raids.
seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
The Bahamut Coils raids. I thought we turned all that off, though. I thought we shut off the life support systems. Ah, there it is. There's the rage.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
Okay, is that Estinian talking here or Nidhogg?
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Yep. There it is.
Santalan infan antosk. Goes rent on.
I mean, we could easily free you.
Ale u esk an in. Ale kum ak in.
You two were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul.
That's a good point. She wasn't tempered by Bahamut.
But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Es snoska dramon kin. Nestra in.
That could be a problem.
Unmik Nalstra ul Antal an Smon Tahi
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance.
We just need to stick a few dozen pork seeds
If
on
you're
you.
afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
We probably just need to throw half a dozen pork seeds at you. Or a dozen. Or 2 dozen. Yeah. It's absolutely adorable. We just need to cover you in flying pigs.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner. Not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan, Seth So, King Bahamut, and
Your move, Tiamat.
An Sumon, Na An Inles, Snaloles Dishan, Na Ala An Ul An Sin An Stan.
Oh, yeah. Star meaning world. So yeah, the dragons in this game are literally aliens from another world. Oh, don't you smirk, Estinian. Alright, Rahat. You've got all the memories of Allagan, etc. running around in that brain pan of yours. Goody. Nope, he has lived at least a century in another body. In another timeline, in fact. Yeah, Tatara does love to kind of count the cost of things. Oh yeah, that should come in handy. But you just happen to be carrying around with you. Okay. Fair enough. It's always good to have the king's blood on your hands. Wait. That didn't come out right. Alright. Off to the flagship. Get past Tiamat's wing. Elegance never cease to amaze me. Sheer level of fatigue. Alright. find the nodes, do not touch. Emphasis on do not touch. Is it like the Delta Quadrant? Nope, don't touch that. Dragon restraint access to in minus 2,020 years. I think I found it. Or, well, something related to dragons. Might not be it. Might not be the Tiamat dragon one, but it's definitely connected to dragons. Amusing is probably would be to click on the wrong ones. Let's go for this. Let's just go for the Chief Technologist are members of the royal family. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's get this world. Biometric authentication. Please state your name. System update. We are being stalked by a Windows update. We're being stalked by a Windows update. I could hazard a guess. User agitation detected. Initiating engagement. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, we require access to the central control system. Unable to establish a link due to the obstacle. We're being stopped by a Windows update. Of course we'd be delayed by a Windows update. Even the most advanced technologies of ancient civilizations need an update. Guiding user's terminal. This way. Oh, must be down below. Ah, no, one below, one below. This way, over here. Here, what's down there? Ah, well, it looks like there's a door there. There we go. Alright. Let's just do needed updates, shall we? Software version 5.6.135. Which version you were employing? It's been 5 years! Nope, sorry, we don't have time to do that. May have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. Yes and no. Okay. You hold on to that alpha note. Oh, Fat Daniel. Even though I want to understand him, I will try to that feels about remembering. Sorry, after I wipe the smile off his face. Save your mercy for those who deserve it. Estinian's motto, if there ever was one. Let's go to 15. In fact, I just want to try something absolutely ridiculous. Where is it? Because I got it just recently. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's see how you fly. Yes, I am flying on the back of Tyrannosaurus Rex. That is how ridiculous this game can be sometimes. And it is glorious. Let's land. There you are. Aliseo. Okay. And have you come with any further information? Strongly towards Umbral, okay. Okay, good. Ah, yeah, no. Thank you in advance. probably did. Alright. Alfredo, you may release at will. And that's a proxy. Alright, Tiamat, it's story time. We have Bahamut and the Asians. Going. Oh, I really hope we don't have to fight her. I hold you to that. Okay. Let's see if we can resume untempering a great big dragon.
No! I'm almost there!
Yeah, don't worry. Did you forget you got 2 batteries working with you?
This is it, Angelo!
Last piggy laser. Oh, not a piggy laser, just a piggy explosion.
Alice, leave. Lis an. Mik estai.
Did it work?
Oh, we'll have to find out.
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Give the signal.
Tosk in. Santal ankin in way.
I mean, in theory, yeah.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Ankin.
Oh no.
Slosk an ol fol kael an. Slosk
Oh boy.
so in.
Dragon Son War Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
One an. Lis an. Do od an.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
She's in an. En mi.
Alphino's ready. It's time.
Alright. Time to see. Time to get the proof in the pudding. Here's hoping this works.
And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
Here's hoping. She's free. Easy, boy.
Mahamud an. Jas. Asa. Vesk an.
By the gods!
I wonder if we can get Hrisvilger to join in this party.
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way. It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
But of course.
He flies for the largest Amalta settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Well. Good thing we've got our own legion of dragons waiting right here, then.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Dragoons are jumpy boys. The Azure Dragoon, the jumpiest. Let's get going. There we are. Pineapple salad. Lunar Bahamut bound for Pakistan. What's this been going on for? Oh, about an hour. Okay. Well, it seems to be going well so far. Apart from, you know, Lunar Bahamut in the skies above. Rendezvous at Ulda. Alrighty. Hey. Alrighty. Straight up into here. Neat. Alrighty. Let's do this. A unanimous vote from the Syndicate. Miracles do happen. That is weird. Yeah. So if Bahamut's not the one causing the tempering, it's probably the towers then. Alright. Let's go kick a dragon's ass. Airship. Alright, kick a dragon's ass. Teleporter. There's your landing. Alright, so done, now accessible. It's dungeon time. Board with everyone before we go in. Okay, small talk. Ourselves a party. So, he's the healer.
I stand ever ready.
I shove you in. Mostly because I'm not entirely certain where Thancred became the magic stuff from. So, got Elze, Shola, and Tia. You with me? 2 casters, a tank, and a go for it. I do love the trust system. It means I can just dive straight into the dungeon without having to worry about other people. And figure out the mechanics of the fight. There's Tiamat. Oh, that is such a cool shot. Alrighty. Munching these tarts. And off we go. dragon like this stuff. Much help. That's a big booty tap. And warlock. Okay. A Mercian dragon. That's not a crow, that's a dragon. That thing's a dragon. Okay. It's worth it. Oh yeah, now I see it. It just shares the same model as a dragon. Yep.
I will not hold back.
Just the beginning.
Let's give them a show!
There we go. That's not too bad, actually.
What took you so long? The Amalta are in trouble. Let's split up.
Quite handy having a dragon and the Desert Trooper on your side.
Underestimate me!
Oh, no, you don't.
No, she's on our side at all, but I'm not going to fly out with a great big dragon. Forecasting gear. Not gonna complain. Alright, what do I have here?
Just the beginning.
of course. Everyone, take a dragon. That's nice. Have a great big dragon on our side. Time for the last boss of this game. Lunar Bahamut. Oh boy. Tiamat, not idea! Yeah, of course that'd be too easy. Alright. Time to kick your ass again. Let's do this. Original. Yes? So I know that going down doesn't work once. Okay, this might be a picture here. lunar primal dead. Oh, 7 flames orchestrated. Neat! I do love a good orchestrator. And rules of striking. Sorry, I didn't get any healer gear. Again. Like the game's trying to tell me something. Oh, got mail. What's the cinematic gonna be? Can I have my cake and eat it? No, we did just kill Lunar Bahamut, which was Fandaniel's pet. And he showed off, so we just need to figure out how to blow up his tower things. Okay, that's actually... Wow. Okay. See, dragons have very long memories, as far as they're concerned. 1,000 years ago was yesterday. So when they say we're there forever and our debt... Oof. Good. Now, just figure out what the hell's going on with that bleeding tower.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Hey, buddy.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
Oh, good.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury.
Good. Specifically with the
I shall
accents, but...
see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
Oh, that's always good to hear.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Again, still need to figure out what the hell those things are doing, aside from, you know, tempering people. They're supposed to be used to recreate the final days. But how? That doesn't look pleasant. Those are Amalja. There. Oh, lordy. Oh, the floor is squelching. The floor is
What
squelching.
in Relga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Ah, hold on, buddy. Don't! Oh. Buddy!
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
So, remember what we mentioned in terms of how Bahamut got summoned the first time around and perpetually kept in power and stuff? Well, I think we know what the towers are for. Lunar Ifrit.
No. No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Arnvald! You dummy! You great big dummy! Oh. Like I said, red flags. Red flags all over. This needs to spawn up. Come on. Yep. Let's do more crits. The dust settles. No. No talking. You dummy. All right then. Alright, let's see what state this is. Let's see what state the guy's in. Just took him straight to him, so I doubt he's going to be in that good a condition. trip. It's just sitting here. This is the problem when someone brings you food in the middle of a stream. It's like, it's sat there, but you want to keep streaming, but it's sat there. You want to eat it, but... It's a temptation. Just to get there quicker. This way. Alpha note, behave. Yep.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
Yep. Just gonna clean my screen, but there we go.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
Oh, joy! It's never good when they say that.
May we see him?
It's never good when they say
I do
no.
not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
It's never a good thing when they do that. It's never a good thing. Never.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Oh, he's gonna get a smack.
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
Good boy.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better, and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Tell us how you really feel.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Alright, Alphino, what's up? Let's have tea with the Sultana. And again, hope it turns out better than the first time did. The silent stoic nods. A staple. Is this going to be texty or is it going to be chatty?
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word.
Doctors.
Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission.
Please do.
Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
Hence these lunar versions of the primals.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns.
Yeah, like these little tempering towers on everyone's borders.
Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Oh boy, so we've got Lunar Ifrit, Lunar Garuda, and so on and so forth.
For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut. And the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
As long as they don't go anywhere near the towers, and we know that the primals can't...
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now.
Grand Companies should maybe be able to deal with some of them.
After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion.
Oh, good.
They have pledged their full support to our cause.
Excellent.
It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do.
Oh, goody.
Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
Here's hoping.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration.
Oh yeah, that's
So
gonna be
next
fun.
we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how... For context, they've been at loggerheads with the Amalja for the better part of... Ooh... few centuries? So, with a kind of Cold War status going on every now and then. So to have them now as allies... Ooh, that's going to be interesting to see how they react to that. And how long it lasts for. Chat with Alex, eh? Gotta love the water effects in here. Oh, relentlessly. Oh. Oh. What does Kryl want to talk to Estinian about? Good boy. He has a point. Between Tataru and Kryl, the dude's got no chance. to the Rising Stones. Oof, 2 hours. Oh, we'll keep going until the end of the MSQ con. Shouldn't be much longer. It's probably like just a couple more cinematics, and then that'll probably be it. I know there's something to do with the firmament, but I don't think I'll stream that. That's more crafting stuff. And in we go. Oh, here we go.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time.
Fair enough, Kyle. What's up?
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald.
Well, it's because he wants to recreate the final days, which is all chaos.
Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Now that's a bit of a bold statement, given that they are very isolationist.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within their archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
It's like Sweden, but well, Switzerland even.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
I don't know. Politics.
I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
Better you than Matoya.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay.
Oh? What would that be, Kryl?
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Oh, directly? Oh god. Ooh. It's one of those two, I think. I think it had to be near the end of the Dragonsong War, I think. I don't think the Crystarium counts. given everyone heard that.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in his judgment.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular.
Worth a look.
Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number.
She's trying to get him to join our ranks.
And so I must ask you again. Will you join us?
Well. Oh, don't! That's the puppy dog's eyes.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault.
But
I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo. You inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you, and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Good boy.
Thank you, Estinian.
Oh, don't go soft yet.
Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
Good boy.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics.
Oh, yeah.
A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
See you later then, Croyle. Good luck in Sharlayan. I think there's about one more cinematic, I think, judging by this pace. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Oh, that's a lot of weapons.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. Oh boy. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance.
Good boy, you realize you screwed up.
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Oh.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Oh, don't tease us like this. Oh, I've got a sneaky feeling that whatever weapon he just picked up is a clue to the new melee DPS class that is going to be in Endwalker. Which only brings us to the thought that it's a scythe. Becoming insufferably smug. Yeah, fair dues. I mean, we cured Tiamat. that is that. That is the MSQ complete for 5.5. For the moment, at least. And now we'll have to see what's going to happen next. No idea, it just kind of went into a black screen. So we don't see what has happened, but theory at the minute is that the next melee DPS class, which they said it's going to be, the last kind of thing. Common theory at the minute is it's going to be some kind of Beastmaster or something that uses a scythe. So the fact that Fandaniel went, oh, not my first choice, but it does seem rather fitting for the fact they want to destroy the star and put end to all life. Sounds reasonable. With that in mind, with that in thought, JaffaArchfiend, out.